Imagine, you haven't committed a crime, yet one day you are arrested, you stand trial, and in the end, you are sentenced to life in prison. And the worst part, you are completely innocent. Now, let's uncover 10 of the justice system's biggest mistakes. The story of Steven Avery. Steven Avery was an ordinary man from Wisconsin. In 1985, he was arrested on charges of sexual assault and murder. Until that point, he had led a quiet life with no history of criminal behavior. However, despite his innocence, Avery was convicted based on the faulty testimony of a witness and erroneous evidence. He was not given a fair chance to defend himself, and in 1985, he was sentenced to 32 years in prison for sexual assault and murder. The most chilling part of Avery's story came 18 years later. In 2003, when DNA testing revealed that he was innocent, the evidence presented at his trial was wrong. This case exposed the devastating flaws in the justice system, as an innocent man spent nearly 2 decades behind bars for a crime he did not commit. Avery was finally exonerated and released from prison. But his story didn't end there. On the very day of his release, he was thrust back into the spotlight. In 2005, a woman named Teresa Halbach went missing, and Avery was implicated in her murder. This time, it wasn't clear whether he was guilty or innocent. The case sparked widespread debate and led many to question the justice system even more. Was Steven Avery truly guilty, or was he yet another victim of a flawed system? Before end of this story, please comment your idea about this story. Steven Avery's story is a stark reminder of the consequences of wrongful convictions. It shows how one man's life was destroyed by a mistake in the legal system, and it calls into question how many others have suffered the same fate. Avery's struggle for justice continues to this day, and his case remains a powerful example of how the justice system can sometimes fail, devastating lives in the process. This video is my first video, my YouTube channel. If you really like this story and video, don't forget to subscribe channel.